Before the 1970s, there was little done to help advance special education rights of disabled students. Over 4.5 million children were denied adequate schooling before legislation. During the 1970s, the Rehabilitation Act of 1973 came out. The Rehabilitation Act guaranteed civil rights to all disabled people and required accommodations for disabled students in schools. The Education for All Handicapped Child Act passed in 1975, which guaranteed and enforced the right of children with disabilities to receive a free, appropriate education. Special education has changed a lot from the 1970s to the present day. The No Child Left Behind Act was passed in 2001 and 2004. The No Child Left Behind Act was put into place to provide accountability to schools and technology advances and loan programs to help schools pay for special education resources. IDEAS is updated about every 5 years. IDEA looks at the laws about every 5 years to make sure that the laws have a chance to see how the laws are working and to see where they can make improvements to help the students. After the final regulations of IDEA in 2004 was released, the school districts were no longer required to follow those requirements, but they are allowed to intervene more appropriately and find other ways to determine if a child needs help. One court case about parental rights and student education rights is the Rowley decision. The Board of Education versus Rowley. The case was to define the word appropriate. The court decided on adapting a two-part approach to define appropriate. The first part was that appropriate, a program that provides students with opportunities to benefit, also known as the benefit standard. The second part says that appropriate education results from the IDEA's procedures by giving a non-discriminatory evaluation, developed an individual education program, attempting to put the student in the least restrictive environment, allowing the parent access to the student's school records, and convening a due processing hearing if the parent wishes to protest the placement or any other action related to the student's right for a free, appropriate public education. The second court case about parental rights and students' education rights is the Cedar Rapids Community School District versus Garrett F. The case was about a school district providing continuous nursing services through the school day. An administrative law judge decided that the school board was responsible for the services. It was ruled that having a nurse with a student at school does not fall under the medical services, but it does fall under the related services. A few recommended resources that will help to help stay up to date with current legal trends in special education are the ADE Parent Gateway, Raising Special Kids, and the National Association of Special Education Teachers. The ADE Gateway is where parents can go to find resources to better prepare them to help their students be more successful in school, college, career, and their lives. Raising Special Ed Kids is a source that parents can go to get parenting training, family-to-family health information, family voices, and P2P USA. This is a nonprofit organization that supports and informs parents of children with disabilities. The National Association of Special Education Teachers is a resource from parents and teachers to get informed support and assistance for those involved in the special education field.